All right, Hypewire crew, buckle up because Hollywood is serving up some serious drama. We're talking about the legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and guess who's being eyed for a deposition? None other than global superstar Taylor Swift. Her legal team is pushing back, saying she has no real role, but the clock is ticking on this deposition. And speaking of legal battles, that case involving Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni just got even more complicated. A judge has now weighed in, and it looks like Taylor Swift might be off the hook for a deposition, at least for now. This ruling could have major implications for the ongoing lawsuit. But the drama doesn't stop there. We've got another twist in the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni legal saga. A judge has officially denied an extension for Taylor Swift's deposition, shutting down attempts to question the pop icon further in this high-profile case. What does this mean for the trial? And just when you thought the legal fireworks were over, we've got a surprising turn in the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuit. A judge has rejected Justin Baldoni's request to depose Taylor Swift, effectively ending that particular line of questioning. This is huge for the case. Stay locked on Hypewire for all the breaking details, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single update. Taylor Swift's involvement in Lively Baldoni, lawsuit limited, lawyer states. This legal entanglement involving Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is heating up, and a key question is Taylor Swift's potential role. While attorneys for the involved parties are battling over deposition schedules, Swift's legal team insists she has minimal to no material connection to the core dispute. According to statements from Swift's attorney, J. Douglas Baldridge, the pop superstar is not obligated to participate in a deposition, but would accommodate one in late October if compelled. This comes amidst a contentious lawsuit filed by Blake Lively against Justin Baldoni, alleging sexual harassment and retaliation stemming from their work on the film It Ends With Us. Baldoni and his production company, Wayfarer Studios, had countersued Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, with claims of defamation and extortion, though those particular claims were dismissed by a judge in June. Lively's legal team, represented by Matthew Bruno, has expressed frustration with the timing of the deposition requests, arguing that delaying Swift's testimony until late October could jeopardize the March trial date. They contend that it is grossly irresponsible to schedule such a crucial deposition so close to the discovery deadline. Baldoni's lawyers, however, sought a limited extension, specifically to depose Swift, citing her unavailability until October 20 due to prior professional commitments. They claim Swift had agreed to appear for this deposition. Swift's representatives, however, have disputed the claim of agreement, stating she did not consent to a deposition and would only participate if ordered by the court. They've consistently maintained that Swift has no direct involvement in the subject matter of the lawsuit. The film, It Ends With Us, based on Colleen Hoover's novel, was a box office success, but its release was overshadowed by speculation regarding discord between Lively and Baldoni. Audience impact. Fans are closely watching this legal drama unfold, with discussions online debating Swift's tangential involvement and the impact on the film's stars. The legal maneuvering is a hot topic across entertainment news outlets. Don't go anywhere, because the latest court ruling might just surprise you. Next up, we've got the official verdict on whether Taylor Swift will indeed have to testify. Judge rules against Taylor Swift deposition in Lively Baldoni legal battle. In a significant development for the ongoing legal dispute between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, a federal judge has denied a request to extend the deadline for Taylor Swift's deposition. This ruling effectively shields the pop superstar from being questioned under oath in connection with the case. The core of the issue revolved around a request by Justin Baldoni's legal team to schedule Swift's deposition after October 20, 2025, citing her pre-existing professional obligations. However, the judge, Louis Lemon, found insufficient grounds to grant the extension. In his order, Judge Lemon pointed out that the request for an extension was made late in the discovery process, which has been ongoing for approximately 6 months. He emphasized that the Wayfarer parties, representing Baldoni, had not demonstrated sufficient diligence in attempting to schedule the deposition earlier. Crucially, The judge noted that the Wayfarer parties had not provided evidence of a renewed subpoena for Swift, despite having previously withdrawn one in May 2025. While Baldoni's legal team asserted that Swift's schedule only allowed for a deposition after October 20, the judge concluded this logistical difficulty did not equate to good cause for extending the deadline, questioning why the deposition could not have been conducted earlier. Taylor Swift's lawyer had previously stated that she had not agreed to a deposition, but would comply if legally compelled. In contrast, the judge did grant Blake Lively's request for a 10-day extension on depositions concerning Justin Baldoni and his Wayfarer Studios co-founders, Steve Sarovitz and Jamie Heath. This extension was reportedly due to the late production of a substantial volume of documents by Wayfarer Studios. Audience impact. This decision is seen as a victory for Swift's legal team and potentially simplifies the proceedings for Lively. Fans are weighing in on social media, discussing the judge's reasoning and the implications for the case. But the legal back and forth isn't over yet. We've got another crucial update on this case that might change everything. What's the latest ruling on depositions in the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni saga? Judge denies extension for Taylor Swift deposition in Lively Baldoni case. In a decisive move, the judge overseeing the contentious legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has officially rejected an attempt to extend the deadline for Taylor Swift's deposition. This ruling effectively halts efforts to question the global pop icon under oath in relation to the ongoing lawsuit. The request for an extension came from Baldoni's legal team, who sought to postpone Swift's deposition until the end of October. Their stated reason was Swift's prior professional obligations, which they claimed prevented her from appearing for a deposition before October 20, 2025. Reports suggest her new studio album was also scheduled for release in October. Swift's defense team, however, strongly disputed these claims, asserting that Swift had never agreed to a deposition and would only participate if ordered by the court. They maintained that Swift has had no connection to the subject matter of the lawsuit since its inception. Judge Louis Limon, in his ruling, highlighted that the motion for extension was filed at a critical, late stage of the discovery process, which had been ongoing for roughly 6 months. He specifically noted the lack of evidence demonstrating that Swift's updated subpoena had been properly served, a key factor in denying the request. The judge emphasized that the justification provided, Swift's pre-existing obligations, did not sufficiently prove why the deposition could not have been scheduled earlier, thus failing to demonstrate appropriate diligence. While Baldoni's countersuit against Lively and Ryan Reynolds was previously dismissed, Lively continues to pursue her claims of sexual harassment and retaliation. Concerns have been raised by Lively's representatives about potential media backlash, with Swift's name being mentioned in that context. Wayfarer defendants, representing Baldoni, are accused by Swift's team of attempting to use Ms. Swift in their ongoing media strategy, without evidence. Audience impact. This judicial decision has sparked considerable discussion online, with many seeing it as a significant win for Swift's legal team and a setback for Baldoni's strategy. Legal analysts are dissecting the judge's reasoning regarding diligence and evidence. But the story doesn't end here. We've got one final, crucial update on this legal showdown that you need to hear. Get ready for the latest development in the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni legal drama. Judge rejects Justin Baldoni's bid to depose Taylor Swift in Blake Lively legal battle. In a definitive ruling, a judge has shut down Justin Baldoni's attempt to question Taylor Swift under oath, denying a request for a 30-day extension to depose the pop superstar in the ongoing legal dispute with Blake Lively. This decision effectively halts Baldoni's efforts to involve Swift directly in the legal proceedings. The crux of the matter was Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, claiming that Swift had agreed to appear for deposition. However, Swift's lawyer, J. Douglas Baldridge, vehemently disputed this, stating clearly that my client did not agree to a deposition. Judge Louis J. Limon sided with Swift's defense, rejecting the extension request and thus preventing Baldoni's legal team from deposing her. This legal maneuver was part of the larger lawsuit filed by Blake Lively against Justin Baldoni, alleging sexual harassment and defamation related to their film, It Ends With Us. Baldoni had previously countersued Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, for defamation and extortion, but those claims were dismissed. The case is currently headed towards a trial scheduled for March 9, 2026. In a separate but related development, the judge did grant Lively's request for a 10-day extension on depositions. This was reportedly due to Wayfarer Studios producing an overwhelming amount of documents, nearly 80,000 pages, late in the discovery phase. Audience impact. This ruling is a significant legal victory for Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. Fans are reacting strongly on social media, celebrating the decision and continuing to follow the twists and turns of the case. And that's the latest on this epic legal showdown. But don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap of all the top stories and your full call to action coming up next. And that's a wrap on today's Hype Wire. We've covered the explosive legal drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, with a judge ultimately ruling Taylor Swift will not be deposed. Plus, we saw a major tech announcement shaking up the industry. Don't miss a single update, smash that like button, subscribe to HypeWire for all your breaking news, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. Stay hyped.